What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to 4 SBA EIDL Priorities for 2023. Please do me a huge favor, give this video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and join us at trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company for free or for just $1 a day. You can become a premium member, get featured on the homepage more than 100 times a day, and promoted to more than 135,000 people on social media. That's trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I missed you. I think it's been almost a week since I've done a video. I'm dead tired. I don't know about you, and I'm looking forward to a little bit of R&R as we head into the holidays. But I want to take 10 minutes of your time today and talk about my 4 priorities with respect to the EIDL program as we head into 2023. First of all, the $10,000 grant for middle-income communities, reducing the interest rate on the EIDL loan from 3.75 down to 1%, getting rid of the accrual of interest, and good news on that in a second. And yes, one way or another, we want to get the SBA EIDL loan forgiven so that you never pay the SBA a friggin' dime. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Here we go. Drinking a lot of coffee these days. Some of you see me up at 4 a.m. Follow me on Twitter. If you're not, my goodness, you've missed an absolute fortune this year. It's at TrySmallBiz. We're closing in on 10,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you so much. We have the blue check, so please make sure to follow us. I tweet probably, 15, 20 times a day. We've made almost 1,500% on our money and close to 100 trades since March. We got stuff all over the place today, but I want to focus on EIDL. It may be the last time I talk about it for this year until we get into next, but I want to quickly remind everybody, never call, email, or text someone in the comments. I don't care if they got my name, my face, or our logo. It's a scam. You can call me at 866-2-SMALL-BIZ. That's 866-2-SMALL-BIZ, but you'll never see me write that number down. You'll never see me put an email in the comments. I'm not on Insta, WhatsApp, Telegram, none of that shit. I'm at trysmallbiz.com, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Same URL, at trysmallbiz, username smallbiz, and that's it. So once again, and I can't believe I have to keep on saying it, but people get ripped off, it seems like every other day. Don't ever send anybody any money, ever. Don't reach out to them. Don't call them. If they say something in the comments, it's not me. The only way you can get a hold of me is 866-2-SMALL-BIZ, or fill out the contact us form at the bottom of our website, which again is trysmallbiz.com. And by the way, the only compensation I've ever taken, none with respect to EIDL, is $1 a day. We're about to launch a stock texting service and a podcast. Folks, I've done 460 videos with my iPhone. I've never edited a video. I wouldn't know how to. But Paulie the Magician, I called him the Machine the other day. He is actually, but that was not his nickname. It's Paulie the Magician. He's in Florida. He's building us a $5,000 podcast studio, complete with a desk, 4K cameras, microphones, headsets, a big screen TV going on the wall. I'm coming after Joe Rogan. It may take me 10 years, but some of you that are familiar with the podcast business, including Paulie, seem to think that I could be huge. And guess what? My mission is to help you, the small business owner, make money in the stock market, and by advertising your company at trysmallbiz.com, and soon to be a podcast that'll be heard all over this country, and who knows, maybe even all over the world. So if you're interested in getting text, and we got to figure out how to make that secure, stock picks, participating, calling in, being a guest on our podcast, I'm asking for your support of $1 a day as a premium member. Get one right now. All right, number 1. And I'm going to put some assets pinned in the top comment for the haters out there who think I make this shit up. There is a bill, it's crazy, but it's true. There is a bill in the Senate. And by the way, politics aside, the fact that the Democrats not only hung on but gained 1 seat in the Senate may not be copacetic with you, but it does help us get the $10,000 grant bill, which I'll put an article in the top comment, through the Senate in the first quarter. Why? It's sponsored by Big Ben Cardin and other Democrats, which now control the Senate as of, I think it was late July when they put forward the bill. And you're already hearing them talking about a massive omnibus bill, whether it's late December or early January. In other words, they're going to spend a bloody fortune until the Republicans come in and take over in late January with respect to the House. So we have a chance. Pinned to the top, read it. It's called the Small Business Hard Hit Relief Act. It's been stuck there for 3 or 4 months. But as I just said, we have a chance now that the Democrats, where the bill is actually in the Senate, has a chance to get that passed through. I'm hoping before the end of March. What are the odds? 35, 40%. And I've said this before, it's $6 billion. So give 10 grand to 600,000 middle income communities that should have gotten it 2 years ago in the CARES Act. All right. There was a bill back in July of 2020. I talked about this briefly in the last video. It was sponsored by Thomas Sweezy from my home state of New York. I actually live in Atlanta right now. And it was, among other things, to get the interest rate down to 1%. But as I said last time, I've proposed an idea to bring forward that bill, whether they want to call it another number, which is probably going to be the case, with the help of the Problem Solvers Caucus in the House. But add that to number 3, which is to get rid of the accrual of interest. Now, you may have seen me, and this is important. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. You may have seen me tweet about this the other day, that Ms. Guzman at the SBA, for the first time ever, as far as I know, gave recent applicants that are affected, that took out loans regarding the hurricanes, 1 year of no payments and no interest. I am unaware of her ever giving, or anyone that's run the SBA for that matter, ever giving a reprieve for a year on the accrual of interest. So I immediately responded. I responded. I'm going through puberty. I'm tired, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm still here today. And I'm swinging the bat. And to all the haters out there who doubted us for 2 years, I am going to get that fucking $10,000 grant for you F-bombers out there. We are going to get a bill that gets that rate down to 1% and removes the accrual of interest, even if it's for, I don't know, 3 to 5 year period. We need some help there, and it needs to be retroactive back to the beginning. And last but not least, I am going to move heaven and earth through the power of my podcast, which I'm told could reach hundreds of thousands of people within 12 months. We're also going to videotape it. We may set up another channel called Small Biz Clips, similar to what Joe Rogan and others do, carve a 30-minute podcast into 3 or 4 minute segments. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm feeling under pressure. I'm tired as hell. We're also going to be text. I don't know how I'm going to do all this. Paulie's telling me I got to get a producer. I'm like, what? What's Stern? Somebody tell me in the comments, what's Howard Stern? She's been with him forever. It's escaping me right now. I don't know if he or she's going to want to sit in the love seat over there, but who knows? It may blow up to such an extent where you could be on the show and I could say, Sarah, welcome to the show. She's the founder and CEO of Sarah's Chocolate Chip Cookies. These are absolutely incredible. So before the show is over, make sure you stick around for a coupon code to get 20% off the most delicious, decadent chocolate chip cookies you have ever tasted. Would you guys like that? Huh? Who's looking forward to a podcast? Who thinks if I can keep myself in front of the microphone, or maybe the microphone's going to have to follow me, who thinks that podcast could be huge? Because yes, we are going to, one way or another, get that grant for the middle income folks, rates down to 1%, remove the accrual of interest like she just did for the newer applications as of September 2022, and at some point before the election in 24, with less than a minute remaining, I am going to figure out a way, along with Chuck Schumer, Big Ben effing Cardin, and other members of not only the Senate but the House, to say, hey, you, me, and 4 million people took on a loan, half of which will never be able to pay this back. So whether we go with the American Restaurant Association's idea to wipe out the last 20 years so you only pay 10 years, or they say anybody that's got, I don't know, a 50% economic loss, and it's still the case in 2023 and 4, then guess what? Your loan is forgiven so that you never pay, in under 10 minutes, the SBA a fucking dime. So until next time, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that I love you, and thank you so much for watching.